welcome back. I was thinking at work today about negative thoughts. Let's just start from there. Negative thoughts about yourself. And I speak from experience because I was raised that way. When I was a little girl, my mom really didn't tell me she loved me. And if she did, it was because I told her first. I never really got hugs. I was always, those aren't negative thoughts though, but it's not the right way to bring up your kid. And if she is listening right now because she watches my videos, but if she were here, she'd be like, "Oh, Christy." Sorry. So these negative thoughts is where things started for me. And they started in, 10, 9, maybe even 8 years old, I think. She'd always tell me I was stupid and sick in the head and I needed head help. Yeah, that's true. And she said it almost on a daily basis. I was stupid, I walked like a man, I needed to twitch my ass, and this was before 16 years old. And I remember looking at her thinking, what? Why? And when I was 16, she had a friend, and yes, Mom, you know who I'm talking about. Her brother was a grown man, a grown-ass man. And my mom said, this guy's got money, and I know you're 16, but he'll take you out and show you a good time. And her friend was even like, oh yeah, he's my brother, he's okay. And I'm like, okay. I feel awkward, but I'm like, okay, my mom's friend, that's her brother, and I feel safe. And no, I didn't. He didn't make any drastic moves on me, but he did kiss me. He bought me champagne and a purse. And I don't remember what ended things, but I'm glad they were ended because that ended up being really scary for me. What mom lets her 16, I think I might have been 15 actually, but what mom would let their kid that young go out with a grown man? Back on track. So for many, many years, I was called stupid, sick in the head. I needed head help. And sometimes she would take her finger, and I can see it plain as day right now, like she was right here. She would pound in her temple so hard that her hair would bounce. She was like, "You're fucking sick in the head. You need head help." So it's not funny. I mean, it is now that I'm over it, but it's not funny because there's people out in the world who are getting treated that way right now. So I was put down in many ways, many ways. She put her men before me. The men that she had in her life did abuse in every category to me, if you catch my drift. Can't say it on Facebook, YouTube as much as I want to. I can't. Yeah. So, and that made me feel unloved. Made me feel like I didn't matter. And then I go to my stepmoms and my dad's treated the same way, minus certain abuse. Everybody was against me. Everybody called me fat ass. I was 5'2", between 115 pounds, 120 pounds. 115 in the summer, 120 in the winter. I was thinner than everybody that called me fat ass. My stepmom would walk me into McDonald's and say, she gets the salad, and everybody else, what you want? You want to shake with that? Yeah, you can shake with that. And I was sitting there almost in tears. One, I was embarrassed, and I shouldn't have been because I was small. It was just a treatment I was getting. And two, I didn't want a salad. I wanted the chicken nuggets. And I was treated like that. As far as back I remember, everybody bullied me. Everybody hated me. Since my awakening, now I know why. And it's odd that some people that had treated me that way in my life will deny it. My mother being one of them. Yeah. So, my point to this video is the power of negativity. If you're told something long enough, as in you're stupid, you're sick in the head, you need head help, you're fat, you're ugly, whatever, that tends to stick with you. It trains your ears, your mind, your body into thinking that it must be accurate, because why is everybody telling me this? I must be crazy. Now, I will take this a step further. I actually had asked doctors. My mom is literally crazy. Not in every aspect, but some. She's crazy. What are my chances of inheriting that? And they would always say, you're past that. You don't have to worry about that. You're past. But still, I freaked out about it. I did not want to be like my mom. I never wanted to be like my mom. So even to this day, I fear it. I question my mental capacity, mental stability, however you want to look at it. So when you're told something long enough, you automatically start thinking it. I even started trying to actually swing my butt a little bit more. I tried harder for affection. I tried harder in school. I actually kind of didn't care about school. I should have. I felt stupid. I felt sick in the head. I tried to unalive myself at 16 years old because of all of that. I didn't succeed, and I went through more abuse, but hey, can't win for losing. But you grow into adult and you're still thinking, I'm sick in the head, I must be crazy like my mom. The one thing that I didn't want to do was be an unloving and abusive mom. And I got that. And I'm proud of that. I broke the chain of abuse in the family of many, many, many years. My mom's years, my years, my grandma's years. I don't know if it went past that, but there was abuse all up to me, and I stopped. Back on track again. So when you are told that, your brain does train you into thinking that. And then when you're not around these people, I actually sit and think, why did everybody bully me, call me names, and I must be stupid, I must be crazy, I must be, sick in the head. You tend to believe that you're all of these things. In order to come out of that, you actually have to train your brain all over again. And I've been working on it for many years. Kind of. I felt worthless, that I would never amount to anything, so why try? That was what I was thinking. But since my awakening, which was 2 years ago, 2020, and now, remember that timeline. March of 2020 was my awakening. This is 2022, July. It has taken me just that long to start seeing changes. Of my awakening, I believed in everything religiously, spiritually. I have no limits on visitation. On religion. I don't know where I got visitation. Anyway, I have no restrictions on religion, although I lean to Buddhism, you guys know that. I started liking myself. I started realizing, oh my God, I'm not stupid. I am not stupid. I started thinking positive about myself. I have had fallbacks, what do you want to call it? Yeah, whatever, we'll stick with that. Several times, maybe 5-6 times since then, that I have actually thought, okay, I give up. I am stupid. I don't know what I'm doing. But the very next day, my guides helped me. They saw what I was doing. My guides helped me come out of that, and I started over. Now I started to see changing in my life. I see more positive things happening in my life. And I'm very thankful for that. But that timeline in 2020 into this year, 2022, it only took me 2 years to do that. Was it easy? Not in the beginning. And even this past November, December of 2021, that was a difficult time for me also. But you have to keep getting up and you have to keep fighting. Allow yourself to have one day of being negative if that's what it takes to make you feel comfortable, because that is your comfortable spot. And sit here and allow yourself to think any way negative you want, but tell yourself the very next day, that's over, I'm going to start thinking positive again. I'm pretty, I'm acceptable, I'm beautiful, I'm smart, I can do anything, I attract anything and everything positive that is aligned with me, you know. And I guarantee you, you will start seeing things change. I guarantee you, because I am proof. And I'm happy about that. I really am. I have came a long way. More these past 2 years than ever. I still have my slipbacks though. Fallbacks. Whatever. I don't know what they're called. Yes. I just want to say, don't ever put yourself down. Or allow yourself one day only, but shorten that. You know, out of a week, take one day, and then in a couple of months, do it once every 2 weeks. And you know, you have to train your brain. And I'm serious about that. You have to train your brain. When you learn a new job, what do? You have to train your brain. When you get up and you start walking the very first time ever, you have to train, well, your brain and your body. When you start learning words or trying to read, you use your brain. You have to train your brain. In every aspect of everything that you do, you have to train your brain. Sounds weird, I know, but you do. You really have to train your brain. If you want to learn a new language, you train your brain. And I'm being serious. So it takes time to become this positive person. And I've been through a lot in my whole childhood, early adult, well, since up to 2 years ago. I've been through a lot. I'm 53 now. If I can do it at 53, you can do it from this point back, or even forward. But I'm here to say, and I truly mean it, you can do it. I have faith in you. I know you can do it. I am very proud of myself of coming as far as I have, and I will never allow myself to go backwards again. Never. Also, if a journal helps you, write a journal and list your steps of your progression. Then when you go back and look at it, you'll be like, oh my gosh, she was right. You just never know. So yeah, it's food for thought, and I really mean what I say. I'm not saying this to make my YouTube channel grow. I just want to put it out there because it's who I am now. And who I am is to heal and help people and starseeds, everybody. I'm here to help. I'm your servant. And I like that. I am your servant because that's what I came here for, to serve. I'm going to end this here. I hope you're well wherever you're at. And I'm sending you love, light, and peace. Bye.